Adiba, most of you know, maybe know Clovis, so maybe you did never see him, but today, he and we said right here, he's in Cameroon. And I thought to him if can come and give you some advice where we are now, what you guys supposed to do, how you supposed to go from here, because we almost like at the end. After next week, yeah, we're done. You know that. So how he did it, and if you want to become him, what you supposed to be doing from now on, so that you can be like him. He's making money now, right, Clovis?
Yes, Stan. Thanks very much, Stan. I'm eternally grateful to you. And I don't know, everywhere I go, I say, man, I met somebody. I met somebody who showed me the way. Stan, thanks very much.
Thank you, man.
Now, to everyone, this is not, it's not magic. It's the truth. I want to say congratulations again to Teno Diallo. I mean, to be the first out of the class 5 is very, very nice. But let that not give pressure to you guys. I mean, like all those who haven't taken the exam yet. Because I went through this, man. When we were almost done, the first person went and wrote and passed. The pressure increased. It was like a race now, but you have to put yourself in, hold yourself in. Do not give in to the pressure. If others are writing and making it, if you're not ready, prepare yourself. When you be ready, you will know. Stan always said this. When you will be ready, you will know. The exam is in front of you. Those who are writing now are those who have been doing the projects. Some of you might need time. Maybe after all of these lessons, you go back again, you do revision of all the projects before you take the exam. Just make sure you're prepared. I mean, psychologically for the exam. Don't just jump into it because others are writing. Many of the people in my own class, some of them wrote and failed. They had to write again before making it because they gave into pressure. Don't give into pressure. Then, from here, you have Sunday class, which Stan is going to put you into when you make it. There's a lot of stuff Stan is going to give you now. There's the boot camp. I'm so sure there are these lessons he's giving. The boot camp lessons, they are very important. Very important. I cannot overemphasize that. You go through all of it time and time again. They are going to help you with the interviews. First of all, don't go building a resume without going through the boot camp. Finish your boot camp, finish all of these lessons Stan is giving before you build your resume. So that you have confidence in what you're putting in your resume and you'll be able to back it up. Then you start looking for the job. And looking for the job, some people might get a job after a week, some after a month, some after 3. But don't give up. Don't look at my friend already has a job, he's already making these dollars, and you give up. Man, I'm in Africa. Everything is like against me working from here. I mean, like everything was like against me. But I beat all the odds and I'm working. If you see, concerning electrical failure, I had to get something, a standby for electrical. For the internet failure, I have to get something, a standby, everything, so that when I start working, I should not have any disturbances. For you, you might be over there in the US, maybe in Canada or whatever country you are. It might be easier, but don't give up. Some people, you don't get a job because of your location, but how well can you prove that you know what you know? What Stan has given us is a framework. You have learned about the kernel, you have learned about how to open ports on firewall, you have learned many things. But all of these are a framework, how to connect to the network. It's just the framework. There's a lot of body you have to build on this. There are a lot of programs out there. Companies are coming up with programs every day. The programs I use in my own company is different from the one Stan is using. It's different from the one Tieno will be using when he starts working. It's different from the one every other person is using. But there is one framework, and the framework is what Stan has given us. It's very, very important. It doesn't matter if you're opening port 22 or you're opening port 1008, is the same thing you're doing. So you might have to learn other things. When you get to your environment, they will teach you exactly what you need to know to work for that environment. So don't be scared about it. Do you have a question, Rama?
No, keep going. Keep going. I think she just joined now. Yeah. Keep going.
So don't be scared. There's a lot out there. There's a lot out there. And you have to keep studying. Whether you have a job or not yet, Stan always say if you forget Linux, Linux will forget you. You have to keep typing commands. Make sure you type commands every day. Even if you're working, just go through your notes again. Even if you're finished the exam and you're still applying, make sure you're typing commands, because that's what's going to boost your confidence during the interview. During the interview, it's for the person interviewing you to tell whether you're saying something which you have been doing or something which you read from somewhere. And if you have not been typing commands, forget it. They'll see right through you, because they'll ask you one question about maybe some challenge that you might meet somewhere. You not be able to back yourself up. So you must type commands, type them, make the mistakes on your own. Don't go make the mistakes in interview. Yeah, many people, they learn a lot from interviews, but I don't think that's the best place where you should be learning. You shouldn't go and mess the interview before you come back to learn. No, make the mistakes yourself, challenge yourself. If you're unable to challenge yourself, it's nice in the class, Stan gives you the projects and all that. But after this level, there's no project. You have to start giving yourself own projects, challenge yourself, push yourself, make sure you learn something new every day. And it's going to make you stand out in the job market.
Thank you so much. All right, if somebody have question for Clovis before we, let him go, because it's late right there now. He's in Cameroon, if you don't know. So thank you again for being up at this time and talk to us. So that is, he just shared his experience with you guys, how he did it. He got his certification. After that, he took time and he did the resume, and he looked for a job from Africa, and he got a job in America, and he's working from Cameroon now. So if he can do it and make it from Cameroon, I don't know, what going to be your excuse to not get it here if you are here in America. So, and that just means we can be anywhere in the world and do this thing and still make it. Just depend on our determination, depend on what we want. If do we really want this thing, the time that we put on it, the effort that we put on it. He put everything on it. He's been up from maybe 1 a.m. or what I call it, to 12 a.m. into 4, into 3, into 4 a.m. in Africa. See, so it's a lot of things. And now, even when he get a job, to get a job for him too, is another challenge. Here we can apply anyhow, but in Africa, he don't have social security in Africa. That's social security that we are using right here. He don't have this in Africa, but he did everything. And he make it. Now he get a job. Now we don't have good internet in Africa. Remember that again. So he needs to do something about that. He don't have good good electricity. He has to deal with a lot of things, and he's working now. So if he's gonna do all of that and make it and be up and working, I don't know. There's no excuse for us right here, right? Any question for Clovis? So you cannot tell me I apply. I don't know. I apply. They don't call me. I don't know. How did you apply? How many jobs did you apply for? Yeah, they don't call you. You know, if they call somebody in Africa, you know, how did you do yours and they don't call you? You know, there's no excuse. No, no. You cannot say that you do something they don't call you. And I did everything that still not make it. No. Yeah, and you don't want to give up. Sometimes you will do some interview that you will say, okay, this one I think I get it. I did everything, and they will still say sorry. That is fine. You know, that is fine. You just take it like that, and we keep going until you get that offer letter. You know, some people will be lucky. You know, maybe he will just do it one time, never get sorry. You know, he just get congratulations right away. Yeah, it happened like that. But some of you will get sorry first before you get congratulations. It happened. So you don't want to give up. You want to push. You want to put everything and get this money. No. Thank you.
Okay. If you don't have question for him, I have question for you. How can I want to have experience on spending American dollars in Africa? How can we do that? Maybe I will send you my account number so I will know. I want to have experience in spending dollars from Africa to America.
Want to have experience how to spend dollars?
Okay. Now, first of all, my mode of payment is really takes a while because my employer pays me and it takes about 10 days before I actually get the money.
Oh.
Just because of procedure. Yeah, it takes a lot of procedure, and then by the time it gets to me, a lot of charges are being cut. But I'm still fine, man. That money is big. Right? It's really huge for me.
Big in Africa. Hey, that is good.
It's big in Africa.
So no problem. Prepare this place for me. After 2 years, I will come back to see you over there. No problem.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Making that kind of money in Africa, you will live like king, and that is what that is my plan. I will go back to Africa. I'm going to get a job right here and go back to Africa and work like Clovis. That is my plan.
That's my plan to stand.
Yes.
That's my plan. I want to go back to Africa with my family.
Your plan too? Yes.
So, concerning the job, now please.
You are US citizen. You pay taxes.
Yeah, I pay tax. They cut my tax before it gets to me.
Wow.
So, but it's still okay. Now, concerning the jobs, I wanted to say this. There is easy apply. Many people like easy apply. You just see a job, one click, and you send your CV and it's good. No, don't focus a lot on the easy applies. For me, I did easy applies. I used to apply about 100 jobs every day. I mean, like, I applied all around the world, whether it was Italy or it was Portugal. If you see my email, oh shit, I applied to everywhere in the world. Anything Linux, I applied. So, but easy applies are nice, but that's what everybody is doing. If you can take out time and fill out forms, go to the company website, follow them. If they refuse you for one job, they might call you for another.
Yeah.
So easy applies is nice, do them, but always add this.
Yeah.
At times, there were days the pressures got to me. I'll apply to jobs. When I get to my email, I see I've applied for 100 jobs, I have 100 rejects. I'm sorry. I just, first of all, I calm myself down. I go and sleep first. I take some time, sleep off. When I get up, it's a new person. I start all over again. Don't give up. The pressure will be there, but don't give up. It's going to pay off.
That's right. Yeah, that is really, really good. And it was really fast too. Somebody in Africa, I did not even think like I would be that fast, but thank God it went well. That is really good, and it was a good experience too. That was the first time that I can, somebody from Africa took the class and make it, and that make me now maybe start adding some people from Africa and say, you know, I'm going to help some other people in Africa and say, we work to like Clovis, and that is really good. Thank you so much for your experience and everything. If you guys don't have a question for Clovis, we will let him go and sleep. Thank you again, Clovis.
All right, thanks very much, Stan.
All right.
And thank you, Clovis. And I want to see you tomorrow. You left. I don't see you anymore. I want to see you tomorrow.
You see him now, right?
Yes, I see, but I'm surprised to see him here. Yeah, why? What are you doing here? Okay, Clovis, see you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow or Monday, Sunday, yeah.
Sunday, yes. Sunday.
Okay.
All right. Man.
Okay.